Have you downloaded your report? Are the wellbeing initiatives that you're running for your staff on the trivial side or the transformative side? Are staff at your school feeling devalued, disempowered, and drained? Or are they feeling empowered, appreciated, and a sense of connection and belonging? Do people feel like they're making a difference? What are we doing as school leaders to create this culture of self-efficacy and collective efficacy? What are the things that we are doing to shift the narrative on the incredible work that we do? Are we caught in the narrative of exhaustion, or are we shifting the narrative to something that's more powerful? Instead of highlighting all the things that we haven't done, are we celebrating all the things that we have done? There's 3 keys that I share in my workshops to helping people understand building our resources, because at the end of the day, well-being at work is a constant seesaw of demands and resources, and it's a tug of war between the two. So all the things we have to do, which are the demands, and the resources in which we have to meet these demands. And the 3 keys that I share with people to help people unlock these resources, the first one is mindset. So 3 M's: mindset, mood, and momentum. The first one is shifting mindset. And when I talk about shifting mindset, I'm referring to shifting the narrative. That narrative that I just mentioned of, instead of talking about how exhausted we are, why don't we start sharing that we're exhausted because we're working so hard and we're doing phenomenal work, and we're putting our time and energy into other people's children. We're putting our time and energy into colleagues, into our own learning, into our professional growth. That's a really good thing. And then the second key is about mood. We desperately want to feel valued and appreciated. So what are we doing to celebrate people? What are we doing to recognize people individually, in teams, and then collectively as an organization? And this is where it taps into our psychosocial hazards as well, of lack of recognition, which is a contributor to us feeling undervalued and underappreciated. And then the third one is, well, how are we designing work? We put so much power in the system. The system is making us do things, and we feel like we have no autonomy. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely support the fact that at times we feel completely micromanaged. I know I did when I was teaching. But there are so many things we have inside of our control as well. We determine when we turn on our emails, when we turn off our emails, when we respond, when we don't respond, what we wear, what we eat, how we think, how we respond, who we speak to. Do we speak up in meetings? Do we not speak up in meetings? And we get to create how we design work. We get to create, when do I do things? How do I do things? And we have so much more power than we recognize. And if I'm a school leader in an organization, I create some of these systems. I set up the meetings. I set up the committees. I set up the processes. Yes, a lot of them are imposed upon us, but the successful schools that I see are the ones that find the grey, and the ones that look for the areas that, where are we overlapping things? Where are we doubling up on things? And do we have role descriptions? Do people know what they're supposed to do? And just because we used to do it this way and we've always done it this way, do we really need to keep doing it that way? Because if it's not working, why are we still doing it? And we need to challenge how we think. We need to challenge how we do. And when we start to shift mindset, boost mood, and build momentum, momentum means one-off stuff doesn't work. When we do these things regularly, we do start to shift the narrative. We do start to move people away from feeling devalued, disengaged, and disempowered, to a place of feeling a sense of empowerment, a sense of belonging, a sense of pride, and we build our self-efficacy and our collective efficacy. I look forward to sharing more with you soon. I hope that helps. What questions will you ask to shift the narrative at your school? What questions will you ask to shift that narrative from exhaustion to celebrating the effort, the impact, and the time that we put in to making a difference to the world of others? Have fun with it.